Hello everybody, welcome to the Online Karting League Africa Masters race of the day for round 1 of this year's Online Karting League Africa Championship. It's only a small grid today of about 6 drivers. Should be a good little bit of racing between all of them, as they all seem, as in practice, they all seem to be fairly close between each other. For those who don't know, my name's Ruben Mamlock. Oh, let me quickly turn up the game for you guys so you can hear it. But my name's Ruben Mamlock. Commentating in KRP for a little bit now, and I do racing myself in real life as well. She's looking like it's going to be a good race today. Just a few of them on track, but they should be fairly clean, as Masters typically are cleanest set of drivers. Now, but just before we get into all the racing and everything, I'm just going to apologise beforehand if I do have to go temporarily to do things, or you hear any kind of strange noises like Velcro. I've just had my wrist checked out today, so it's unfortunately sprained, so I've got a splint on, so I might have to go do things to that quickly, so I'll say if I'm about to go or anything. Anyway, enough about me, let's get to the racing. It's currently halfway through qualifying. We're watching Luke Sturman. Nope, not past the lap, but right behind him is Carl Lawrence, who I think this is one of his first years of OKL. He's also a commentator, but a bit more professional. And he's set a lap that's not even a tenth of Luca. That's impressive for his first ever time in OKL properly, I'm pretty sure. There you go. Ooh. I'm trying to remember the camera buttons, sorry. We're coming to the latter half of qualifying here now. See, can Luke set another fastest lap? Yes, he can. That's only about 5/10 or so, I'd say, on that lap. So, not terrible, but there's definitely still more in that lap, I'd say. Of course, Luca is a very quick driver. We know that from his time in the seniors. Of course, track around today is Zwartkopf. It's fairly technical. It's got some nice elevation changes and, of course, a beautiful bridge. It produces good racing in all classes, really. And hopefully should be better in seniors. Not seniors, masters. Now, as he comes over the bridge, and coming up around the final corner to cross the line, can he set a quick lap? Yes, he can. That's a tenth and a half. That was a very good lap from him. He's now increased the gap to Carl Lawrence by just over a tenth, which is very good for him. Now, let's see. We'll have a little look at Carl Lawrence. Let's see, can I get this working? Yes, I can. Right, we're currently watching Mark Pollard, who is currently the bottom of the timing sheets. However, if you look on there, everyone is incredibly close between each other. There's only 4/10 between Luca and Mark, which means it should again be close racing, as it always is between these drivers. Obviously, for this year, we're back on the KF3. A short stint on some other classes. But yeah, we're back on KF3. It should also produce closer racing. I'm pretty sure it's fixed setups today. You see Mark clattering the curve there. Now we are watching Carl Lawrence. Coming to the second half of the track there. And coming down under the bridge. which has some very violent curbs, I must say. I did a little enduro here last year, and the curbs under that bridge are very violent when you hit them wrong. Of course, last year we held our first ever OKL wet race around here, Dark Fox, which went quite well. Oh, there goes the one of Carl Van Rooyen. Sure, you should really turn on name tag there just to make it a bit easier for all of us. Kyle Lawrence still not able to set any quicker laps, although Mark Pollard, by the looks of it, has also set a lap that's 6 cents quicker, putting Sean Lauscher down into 5th. Quinton Lauscher's not coming out of the pits, unfortunately. Might be internet issues. I think it is. Oh, there's Kyle Van Rooyen off. And Luke Sturman there slowing down. I think he's trying to get a toe there because he's been on his own for the whole session, and you can see he's not really been improving. So I think he just wants a toe. There you can see he's now pulled up behind Mark Pollard on track. No, it's not Mark Pollard, Kyle Van Rooyen. Now, as they're now coming down into the final section of the mid sector of the track, as Mark Pollard pulls into the pits actually. Sorry. As they're now coming into the last bit of the lap, they should be coming around to the start-finish line to set their final laps. There we go, and Carl Lawrence comes across the line into the first hairpin. Heavy braking here, chuck it in, hit the apex. Ooh, a little bit too much run off there. I don't think that's going to be a good lap for him, but coming into the second hairpin, again, heavy braking, turn in, hit the apex. Now coming under the bridge, heavy curbage here, going on the grass even. Now coming into this third hairpin, again, hit the apex. Not as heavy braking this time. In this fourth hairpin, there's a lot of hairpins, is more of a let off. Same as the case with this fifth one, which is very long. Lawrence is really pushing this lap. He's going to try and maximise it. It's coming into this final corner. Long sweeping. Can he make it around? Beautifully done. Just taps the curb there. Just a little bit. Can he increase? No, he can't. Kyle Lawrence unfortunately finishes 4th there. Whereas Sean Lauscher is putting an absolute stint and is finished in 2nd. Lucas Sturman holds on to 1st, but under a 10th. Mark Pollard only 3 tenths off. And Kyle Lawrence, it's only about 2 tenths off. And Van Rooyen is about 1.5 tenths off. So it should hopefully be nice clean racing and close racing between all of our masters here in this final. Shame for Quinton Lauscher, who does not set a lap. He's in the session. Oh, he's pulled out. I reckon that's internet issues, yeah. We're still waiting for Sean to get onto the grid now currently. Where you see the rest of our drivers are on the grid currently. There you go, Sean. Onto the grid 1 minute into the start of the final. Nope. Oh. Quinton Lauscher CPs have a lag spike there. Kyle Lawrence gets DSQ'd. I reckon that might be a restart. Yep, it's a restart. Well, while we wait for this race to get underway, I'm going to quickly run downstairs, I think. I'll see everyone in a minute. I'll make it as quick as I can, so I'm just back in time for the start. See you then, everyone. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Never mind, race is starting. I will not. Here we go. We're going to start Lucas Sturman and Mark Pollard, and away we go for our pre-final 10 laps of racing. Currently looking at Carl Van Rooyen, now Mark Pollard, and should be, yep, Coverone. Pods Sean out of the way. That's not exactly what I see. Lucas Derman has a little bit of a gap. Coverone puts his hand up, just for the gentleman, being a bit of a gentleman there. As we're now looking at Sean, who's now at the back of the pack, as Mark Pollard goes down the inside of Carl Lawrence. Carl Lawrence pulls it back, and as coming under the bridge, Sean tries to go around the outside of Mark, leaves it, backs off just a little bit just to make sure there's no contact there. Luke is now already starting to run away with it just that little bit. Yeah, there you go, Luca. He's coming around the corner very well. A little bit of a slide there, but that's okay. Now we're looking at second place driver of Kyle Van Rooyen, who's had a very good start, I must say, actually. And then Carl Lawrence down the inside, beautifully done. Oh, a little bit of pods there, that's okay. Not too dirty. And then Coverone down the inside, beautifully done. Heavy on the brakes. Oh, two heavy on the brakes. Pods out. They both of them going to the wall. Mark Pollard gets spun out. Carl Lawrence spins himself out as well. Lucas Derman is now definitely won this. Kyle Van Rooyen holds second over, and Sean Laubscher pulls into third. And I think Mark Pollard's beached it on the curb, unfortunately. Yeah, he has. Look, he's stuck. That might be Mark Pollard's race over. Yep. It's unfortunate for Mark Pollard, as he's looking like he's going to have a good race there, as he unfortunately retires from the race. See, Lucas Derman's already got over a second gap from Carl Van Rooyen. Oh, now pulls across 2 seconds. That 5 seconds really set everyone back in that grid, unfortunately. As now this pre-final's going to calm down for the next couple laps. Oh, too much runoff there. Coverone almost spins it out from the runoff. That will allow Sean to catch up. Carl Lawrence just coming into that hairpin there. Now you see the gap between Coverone and Sean Laubscher has closed a fairly significant amount. Sean now should be in distance, just about to get a toe, which might mean he'll be able to send a move there. Sean taking a much tighter line than Carl, which means Carl should get a better run on the straight. But Sean should be quick through the corner, and again, Sean runs out wide again there though. Both of them taking it around, they're a little tap the curb for Van Rooyen, that's okay though. And they're both murdering that curb onto the grass there as well, Van Rooyen as well. Coming into the hairpin, first hairpin of this final part of the track. Oh, Sean going very deep there. Squaring for that corner too much, I'd say, personally. On top of the bridge and around the final corner. It's now very close. You see Sean still taking that very shallow line through there. I wonder if that's helping him or not. And you see the gap between them is still 4/10, so not too far. Poor Carl Lawrence is 7.5 tenths off Lucas Derman. That's okay. Of course, Masterclass actually is for years. Oh, Sean sends a move there. Very well done from Sean Laubscher. Just saw the gap. He goes out wide though. Coverone almost gets the opportunity. No, he's nice and clean there. Doesn't send him off. Let's see, can he make it coming into his final corner? No, he can't. He's gonna be kind for once. Let's see though, can Van Rooyen get a slipstream onto this straight and send one? He's looking, no, he did not. Although Sean needs to have messed that up, and that allows Carl Van Rooyen to get a better run off coming into this very tight braking zone. Nope. Sean got better exit. Carl Van Rooyen pulls away. He pulls back actually. A lot of curb there for the both of them coming through that second hairpin. Coming to the third one now. The gap seems to stay the same as the last lap. Carl Van Rooyen makes a mistake there though, and actually falls slightly further back. But pulled it back coming through that fourth hairpin. As we now come into the final sector of the lap, over the bridge, into our last corner. Oh, Sean too deep on the brakes there, messes it up, allows Carl Van Rooyen to catch back up. Let's see, is he going to send one coming into the second hairpin? No, not quite close enough. Sean goes out wide again, no, that allows Carl Van Rooyen. No, but Carl Van Rooyen is getting closer and closer now. So now looking at Sean coming into that fourth hairpin. Let's see, Carl Van Rooyen gets very close there. That's not what Sean would want, and he gets bare exit coming into that fifth one as well. All coming onto this back straight now, over the bridge. Let's see. Can cover on someone? Nope. Keeps it nice and tight. I reckon he's going to send one coming into the first hairpin. Oh, maybe not. It goes off track there wildly. Oh, Cameron almost spins it out. And Sean Lauch, who didn't have the best corner himself, has pulled away. Shame for Van Rooyen. As now the race calms down just a bit more, Lucas Sturman pulled away a massive gap. And our three drivers at the back are now all within about 2 seconds of each other, so not too bad. As we pull a look at Lucas Sturman now for these final 2 laps, coming around this first hairpin. Very well done, he nailed that apex. Roshan actually closed that gap there by about 1/10 that lap. Now coming under the bridge, again clattering the curves, a little bit of grass. Over the bridge into the final corner. Again, a little bit tighter on entry, but a little bit wider coming to the mid corner. And here we go into the last lap, into the first hairpin. Beautifully done there, just clips the apex, not too much on the runoff, not unsettling the car. Heavy braking coming to the second hairpin, doesn't take the curve at all. Again, not too much runoff, don't unsettle the car, under the bridge, use some curb. Third hairpin, heavy braking, hits the apex beautifully, hugs it around the curb. And then coming into this fourth one, a little bit tough of the curb, not ideal, that's okay. Again, he's just clipping every apex perfectly here, Lucas Sturman coming down the back straight into the final corner. Let's see, nice wide entry into a tight exit, clipping the curb as he wins the pre-final. As Sean crosses into second. Carl Lawrence, who's actually overtaken Van Rooyen, into third, and Van Rooyen unfortunately is fifth. Of course, still unfortunate for Pollard, who retired from that race from the start, excluding a couple of incidents in the first few laps. Very nice clean racing there from our Masters for this pre-final. Here we go now, start sequence. Quinton Lauch actually starting this race as well. Let's see, can anyone else defeat Lucas Sturman as we go away for our 15-lap start? And they're all turning up there, coming into that first hairpin with 3 of them going defensive. Cover and running opportunistically around the outside. Little lag spike, that's okay. A little bit too much runoff. Doesn't want to repeat what happened in that last race. Now deep on the brakes into that second hairpin. They're all still in formation there. Race so nice. It's still nice and clean so far. Mark Pollard's unfortunately dropped back a little bit as well. Let's see, can Sean make with that pace? Make well with that pace even with they had in that last race and bring the fight to Lucas Sturman. So now coming around this last corner of our first lap. So again, our 15-lap final. Lucas Sturman a little look behind the shoulder, just see where Sean is. Not too close. Again, oh, Sean goes too wide there. That's going to allow Lawrence to catch up and Sturman to pull away. Whereas Sturman actually didn't have a great hairpin there. As it's getting close between Laucher and Lawrence. Let's see who can make the best of this situation. Well, let's see if they work together and try and catch up to Sturman. Not great corner there for Sean, unfortunately. Just too much movement. Hopping there through the second hairpin. That will again allow Lawrence to catch up, and Sturman just keeps them pulling away. If Sean does not pull something out the bag, then this is going to be Sturman's final. Tucking down the straight, still trying to keep it up. Only the gap didn't actually increase that much that lap. Second hairpin now under the bridge. Still staying fairly close. Oh, missed the apex there, Sean did. That's not going to help his chances. I really do think that if Lausch keeps making mistakes, it's just going to give the win of the final to Sturman. So now again, coming over the bridge into the final corner. Sean seems to just keep on taking that shallower line, which I think is really hurting his chances. There you go, yeah, look, 1/10 on that lap. Whereas Lawrence is not making do with any of his pace either, which is not letting him get in the second. Now coming out of this hairpin here onto the back straight, over the bridge, into this final corner. It's main straight, and boom, 4/10 gain there by Luke Sturman. He's pulled away so much that lap, which I think really does confirm this race is going for Sturman. Too tight there for Sean. He's allowed Lawrence to catch back up. So that gap's quite tight now. This is Sean now tucking down the straight, which he hasn't been doing in previous laps, just to try and keep that gap from Lawrence. But again, he's dropping the ball there in these hairpins mainly. He's just letting Lawrence gain more and more and more. You see that gap is still closing. It's gone from, what was that, I think about 6/10 to 3 in one lap. Very good work from Lawrence. Lausch pulled away a little bit there through there. Carrying that speed through that fifth and final hairpin, just to pull away just a tiny bit. Coming around that final corner. Not as much curve as normal there. On Crossmay straight, and the gap has it's gone back to about 5/10, I'd say, whereas Sturman's now almost 2 seconds up on Sean Lausch. Of course, this is Luke Sturman's Masters debut, as he's been racing in seniors up until last year, where, because this year we had a rule change where Masters age bracket has gone from 30 to 28 years old. See the gap now back down to 3/10 between Lausch and Lawrence on this lap. It looks like it's getting a bit closer through that first sector into this middle. Lawrence is really caught up there. I I know he's right on the rib bumper, Sean. Let's see, is he going to be able to send one coming in to that first hairpin? As long as he doesn't mess up this final corner, I reckon he will be able to. Oh, a little bit too much runoff there. That's okay. He's got the toe. He's going to hold it behind for now. Sean goes wide. That's not great for him. That allows Lawrence to catch up just a tiny bit coming into that second one. It's a good overtaking spot here. Lawrence nice and clean. Doesn't send it. I would have personally. Let's see. He's going to send it coming into this hairpin. I doubt he is looking at previously. Nope. Keeps it nice and tight, clean, and tidy still. It's allowed to pull away. Sorry, he's allowing Louch to pull away, unfortunately, which is not what he wants. And he pulls it right back there. Now look at that gap. That is less than a tenth. They are right. They're nose to tail now. And he goes down the inside, coming into the final corner. Yes, very well done from Lawrence there. Is he going to go defensive? No. Sean goes for a switch back. Beautifully done onto the main straight. Coming to the first hairpin. Lawrence squeezes him a bit. No. Laucher gets the move done. Let's see. Is Lawrence going to get a cutback? No. He's around the outside. Let's see. Does Laucher go defensive? He does just a little bit, forcing Lawrence to the outside. Too much cut. Oh! Laucher almost grip flips there, coming through that hairpin. Oh, too much curve there now. Let's see. Now can Laucher pile on the pressure onto Lawrence and get his second place back? Now the real action starting this final couple laps. It's also allowing Van Rooyen and Pollard to catch up again, as they were nowhere, but now they're so close. In that final corner again, the gap has actually increased between Lawrence and Laucher. Let's see, can Sean Laucher do anything about what's just happened to him? Yes, he's gaining on the brakes there, and Lawrence actually goes a little bit wide. He's catching up. Let's see, Laucher, no move sent there, but he is now very close again. Nose and tail coming under the bridge. Let's see, he's going to send it coming into this third hairpin. No, Lawrence goes defensive just a little bit. Laucher can't send an opportunity there, unfortunately. And now looking for one. Oh, very close there. Let's see, can Laucher get a good run off the straight, run onto the straight? Oh, too much run off there as he pulls back a little bit now. Just touched the grass there with the rear outside. Coming to the main straight now. Laucher's tucking. He's really trying to get every mile an hour out of that kilometre an hour he can out of that car. Now very close there through that first hairpin. Let's see, can he send the opportunity? No, no opportunity. And you can see a little peak there. Too late on the brakes there for Laucher. A little tap to Lawrence actually. But Laucher came off worse there. Yeah, put his hands up. He said that's his fault. Good clean driving between our masters as always. And I think as long as Lawrence doesn't make too many mistakes, this might be his. Yeah, you see Sean now trying to overcompensate to make up what he's made a mistake for. And he's just losing time making mistakes. That is allowing Van Rooyen to actually get close back into the fight. As you can see, there's now just under a second looking at it with my eye between Laucher and Van Rooyen. Yep, I was... okay. Van Rooyen's got a penalty, so I'd say... okay, it's just over a second. It's a little bit over a second. Almost 2 seconds, actually. No, if I say that's just under a second, I'd say Van Rooyen's got 12 penalties. I think this finally is going to... I think this second place is going to go to Lawrence as Sean... you see it there, he's desperate there. He's going really tight, trying to see if he can force Lawrence into a mistake, but he just can't quite make it close enough to force him out wide. I made a few of those moves made my day, but let's go and watch. Lucas Dermott comes around the first hairpin of this final lap. Down the small straight into the second hairpin. Well done, not too hard on the brakes, just trying to keep it nice and tidy. Don't want to ruin this final. Into third hairpin from under the bridge. Well done there, hugging the apex. Out wide, clips the apex of this second hairpin. Into the third one, onto the back straight, over the bridge. Into the final corner, out wide. In tight. Is he going to hit the curb? No, he's not. Just keeping it nice and tidy as Lucas Dermott wins on debut in his Masters, in this Masters final. As we have Sean Laucher in second. Sean Laucher in second. Oh, wow. Carl Lawrence in third and Mark Pollard fourth, and Carl Van Rooyen with penalties, unfortunately, in fifth. That was good racing there in those final couple laps. Congratulations to Lucas Dermott, who has admittedly wiped the floor with everyone in this field with over 5.5 seconds between him and second. Immense gap for your first ever Masters race. Very impressive there from Lucas Sturman. As all of our Masters pulling into the field, unfortunately it looks like Quinton Labshot unfortunately not starting or finishing that final. But that was very good racing there between our Masters. I doubt we'll get an interview, but I'll try and have a look. There was very good racing there between our Masters. I'm personally quite happy with what happened there. Good clean racing as always. I think it was well fought for second. It was clean racing, fun racing by the looks of it, and it looks like we've got a couple nice new fast additions to our Masters grid. Now I'm going to wait and see if we can get Luca in here for an interview. Which you might not be able to. I'm going to ask quickly, just to check. Everyone, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, unfortunately not getting an interview there, but I still think it's a good day of racing there for our Masters. It's normally our smallest grid, but still well fought there for second. Congratulations to Lucas Sturman winning on debut in the Masters, and just unbelievably quick. I mean, that's insane. That was very well driven there from Luca. But thank you for watching, and I will see you hopefully for the next Masters stream, or the next time I stream an event. Thank you everyone, and have a good night.